Daniel was a poor boy. He lived in a small and quiet town. The town had narrow streets and old houses. Life was simple but difficult. Daniel lived with his mother. His father had died many years ago. Daniel did not remember much about his father, but he clearly remembered his mother's tired face every day. Daniel's mother worked as a cleaner. She cleaned homes and offices. She left early in the morning. She came back late in the evening. Her hands were always tired, but her heart was strong. Daniel loved his mother deeply. He wanted to help her. He wanted to change their life. He believed education was the only way. Every morning, Daniel woke up early. He washed his face with cold water. He ate a simple breakfast. Most days, it was just bread and tea. Then he walked to school. Daniel liked school. He liked learning new things. But school life was not easy. He wore old clothes. His school bag was torn. Some students laughed at him. Daniel felt sad sometimes, but he never replied with anger. He stayed quiet. He focused on his books. He believed one day his time would come. After school, Daniel did not go home to rest. He went to a small shop near the market. He worked there every afternoon. He cleaned shelves. He carried heavy boxes. He helped customers. The shop owner paid him a little money. It was not much, but Daniel gave all the money to his mother. That money helped them buy food and pay bills. At night, Daniel studied again. His eyes felt heavy. His body was tired, but his dreams were strong. He wanted a better future. One evening, the weather changed. Dark clouds covered the sky. Strong wind started blowing. Soon, heavy rain began to fall. Daniel was walking home from work. Rain soaked his clothes. Water entered his old shoes, but he kept walking forward. On the road, Daniel noticed an old man. The old man was sitting alone on a bench. Rain was falling on his head. He had no umbrella. People were passing by quickly. Everyone was busy. No one stopped. No one cared. Daniel stopped walking. He looked at the old man again. The old man looked weak and cold. Daniel felt pain in his heart. He walked towards the old man. He asked softly, "Sir, are you okay?" The old man slowly looked up. His eyes were tired. He smiled gently, but he said nothing. Daniel opened his small bag. He took out some food. It was his dinner. He gave it to the old man. The old man was surprised. He said, "Thank you, my son." Daniel shared his umbrella. He helped the old man stand up. The old man was shaking from cold. Slowly, Daniel walked with him. He helped him reach a small house nearby. When they reached the house, the old man stopped. He looked at Daniel with kind eyes. The old man took out an envelope. It was sealed. It looked old and important. He gave the envelope to Daniel. He said slowly, "Take this letter. Do not open it now. Open it only when you feel completely lost." Daniel felt confused, but he respected the old man. He took the letter carefully. He thanked the old man. Then he went home. Days passed. Life went on as usual. Daniel continued school and work. He tried his best every day, but life tested him again. One day, Daniel had an important exam. He studied day and night. He wanted to pass. He wanted to make his mother proud. The exam day arrived. The paper was difficult. Daniel felt nervous, but he tried his best. A week later, the results were announced. Daniel stood in front of the notice board. His heart was beating fast. When he saw his result, his face turned pale. He had failed. Daniel felt broken. He felt ashamed. He felt hopeless. That night, Daniel sat alone in his room. The room was silent. Only a small lamp was glowing. He looked at his books. Tears filled his eyes. He felt lost. Suddenly, he remembered the letter. He took the envelope from his bag. His hands were shaking. He opened it slowly. Inside the letter were simple words. Kind words. Strong words. The letter said, "Life will test you. You will fail sometimes. But do not give up. Kindness and honesty always return." Daniel felt calm. He kept reading. Inside the envelope, there was also a small key and an address written clearly. The next morning, Daniel decided to go there. The address was not very far. It was a quiet street. The house looked simple and clean. Daniel stood in front of the door. He felt nervous. He knocked slowly. A man opened the door. He looked serious but kind. Daniel told him everything. He showed the letter and the key. The man smiled gently. He said, "The old man was a retired teacher. He believed in helping honest students. He left a scholarship for boys like you." Daniel could not believe his ears. Tears rolled down his face. That scholarship changed Daniel's life. He returned to school. He studied harder than before. He passed his exams. Years passed. Daniel grew older. He became successful. But he never forgot that rainy evening. One day, Daniel became a teacher. He helped poor children. He guided them with kindness. And Daniel always remembered one truth. One small act of kindness can change a life forever.